The Body Keeps the Score: Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma by Bessel van der Kolk. Imagine a wound so deep that it doesn't just reside in the mind, but embeds itself in the very fabric of the body. In The Body Keeps the Score, Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a pioneering trauma researcher and psychiatrist, explores how trauma reshapes the brain and body. This groundbreaking book highlights the profound connection between mind and body and offers actionable insights into how individuals can heal from the invisible scars of trauma. The Essence, 80s-20. Trauma and the Brain. Van der Kolk explains how trauma rewires the brain's core systems. 1. The amygdala, responsible for detecting danger, becomes hyperactive, making the individual feel perpetually unsafe. 2. The prefrontal cortex, which regulates decision-making and rational thought, weakens, impairing emotional control. 3. The hippocampus, key to memory processing, struggles to differentiate between past trauma and present reality. 2. The body remembers. Trauma is not just psychological. It manifests physically in tension, chronic pain, and illness. The body stores unprocessed traumatic experiences, often leading to conditions like PTSD, depression, and anxiety. 3. Traditional therapies have limits. Conventional talk therapy and medication can help, but are often insufficient for resolving trauma. Addressing trauma requires methods that integrate both the body and mind. 4. Innovative approaches to healing. The book highlights several evidence-based therapies that have shown success in treating trauma. 1. Somatic experiencing, focusing on bodily sensations to release stored trauma. 2. Yoga and mindfulness, practices that reconnect individuals with their bodies and promote self-regulation. 3. Eye movement, desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, a therapy that helps reprocess traumatic memories. 4. Neurofeedback, using brainwave feedback to retrain the brain's response to stress. 5. Connection and community. Healing from trauma often requires rebuilding trust and forming meaningful connections with others. Supportive relationships are critical to restoring safety and well-being. The action plan, Step 1. Acknowledge the impact of trauma. Recognize the ways trauma may be affecting your mental and physical health. Awareness is the first step toward healing. Step 2. Explore somatic practices. Incorporate body-centered therapies like yoga, meditation, or breathwork to reconnect with your body and release stored tension. Step 3. Consider specialized therapy. Seek evidence-based trauma therapies such as EMDR, somatic experiencing, or neurofeedback. Work with a trained professional to address deeply rooted trauma. Step 4. Cultivate mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to enhance self-awareness and regulate emotions. Techniques like body scans and grounding exercises can help anchor you in the present moment. Step 5. Build a support system. Foster connections with trusted friends, family, or support groups. A sense of safety and belonging is crucial for trauma recovery. Blind spot. Some critics argue that The Body Keeps the Score may overemphasize certain therapies without fully addressing accessibility issues. While the methods discussed are effective, they can be expensive or difficult to access for some individuals. Connected knowledge. 1. Books. Waking the Tiger by Peter Levine introduces somatic experiencing as a tool for trauma recovery. 1. Trauma and Recovery by Judith Herman provides a foundational understanding of trauma and its treatment. 2. Therapies. Explore mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, or trauma-informed yoga as accessible practices to complement therapy. 3. Research. Delve into studies on the mind-body connection and the role of the vagus nerve in emotional regulation.